Hey guys, welcome back. Today on The Untidy Artist, we'll be making a friendship bracelet with an easy double knot. This is a great bracelet for beginners. Let's grab our supplies and get started. The first thing you'll need is some embroidery thread in your favorite colors, and I find it's easiest to use 2 colors. And then a button, because we'll be using this as a closure for our bracelet, a ruler, scissors, and then something to attach your bracelet to while you're working on it. A clipboard works really well, or a safety pin. Okay, the first step is to measure out your thread, and we're going to measure it to 50 inches. And you'll cut 3 pieces of the yellow, or 3 pieces of your first color, so in this case the yellow, and then 3 pieces of your second color, so in this case the blue. So you'll have a total of 6 pieces of thread that are each 50 inches long. And then you're going to take them all together, make sure that they're lined up evenly, fold it in half to create a loop at the top, and then tie an overhand knot into the top of the bracelet, knotting all 6 pieces together and giving you a loop at the top. This is what we'll be using as the closure for our bracelet. Now take your thread with the loop at the top and secure it down. So we're just sliding it underneath our clipboard, and then separate your thread so you have all of one color on one side and all of the other color on the other side. So we have our colors on the left and our colors on the right. And first of all, we're going to start with our colors on the left, and we're going to create a forward knot. So take the thread on the left, pull it down at an angle and over the top, crossing over the thread on the right, and then pull the end of the thread that's on the left up through the opening you just made and slide the knot up to the top. And then taking your thread on the right, pull it down at an angle to the right over the top of your middle thread, and then pull the end up and through the center of the opening you just made and slide the knot up to the top. You just made a backward knot. So this bracelet is just a series of forward knots and backward knots. Now we're just going to repeat these steps. So, starting with your thread on the left again, create a forward knot by taking it down at an angle, over across the thread on your right, and looping it up through the opening. Put your thread that was on the left back onto the left-hand side, and then take your thread on the right, make a backward 4, take it up and over the thread on your left, take it through the opening, and slide the knot up. You'll notice that my thread on the left, so the blue thread, always stays on the left. Once I make the knot, it goes back to the left side. And my thread on the right, the yellow thread, always stays on the right. So I make my backward 4, pull my knot up, and my yellow goes back onto the right-hand side. You'll start to notice this really neat pattern that the knots are making. It almost looks like a braided rope, and you will just continue these steps over and over until you have the length that you want your bracelet to be. You want the ends to just match up as you fold it around your wrist. Once your bracelet is the length you want, create an overhand knot at the end, securing all 6 of the threads together. And now we're going to attach our button for our closure. Separate 2 of the threads from the end of your bracelet, and then grabbing your button, you're going to take the ends through each of the holes on the button. Now create a square knot to secure the button to the bracelet. So left over right, and then right over left. And then we're going to take both of the ends and thread them back through to the back of the bracelet. If the end of your thread starts to separate, simply wet the end of it, or you can even dip it in some glue. Let the glue dry, and that will just hold the ends of the string together, making it easier to thread through the button. Once both ends are threaded to the back of your button, create 2 square knots. The last step is to simply trim the ends of the thread. So line up the ends of the thread close to the bracelet, making sure not to cut into the knot on the back. And that's it. You have a fast and easy friendship bracelet. These are great to make for friends. My daughters have had a lot of fun making these. This is a great bracelet for beginners. It's also nice because it looks like it was a lot harder to make than it actually is. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have any comments or questions, please post them below. If there are other bracelet tutorials or tutorials that you would like to see, please list those below also. If you haven't subscribed, please do, and we'll see you next time.